What is confined space and how many type of confined space? What is restricted confined space and unrestricted confined space? Confined space is enclosed area which having limited access and egress. It is not suitable for continuous human occupancy. Moreover, if any excavated area depth is more than 1.2 meter and width and depth ratio is less than 2 meter, that is considered confined space. Example of confined space: if any excavated area width is 4 meter and depth is 2 meter, then 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2 meter. So it is not confined space because width and depth ratio is not less than 2 meter. Here I will take one more examples. If any excavated area depth is 3 meter, if any excavated area width is 3 meter and depth is 2 meter, that means 3 by 2 is equal to 1.5 meter, so it is confined space as per defined by definition. Example of confined space: storage tank, manhole, wall pit, pipeline, well, trench, chamber, vessels. Type of confined space: restricted confined space, unrestricted confined space. Restricted confined space: if any excavated area depth is 1.2 meter and that excavated area located in restricted area, that will consider restricted confined space. Example of restricted confined space: a storage tank, manhole, wall pit, pipeline, well, trench, chamber, vessel. Unrestricted confined space: if any excavated area depth is more than 1.2 meter and width and depth ratio is less than 2 meter, and that excavated area located in non-restricted area. As per example of unrestricted confined space: open topped tank area, large rooms area. What is process area or restricted area, and what is non-process area or non-restricted area? Restricted area or process area are such area where we will get lifeline facility and also get flammable toxic atmosphere. Non-restricted area, such area where we will not get lifeline facility and also do not get flammable and toxic atmosphere, that is called non-restricted area or non-process area. Next, what are the hazards of confined space? Toxic gas, line of fire, deficiency of oxygen, improper access and egress, excessive heat, slip, trip, fall, blind spot, performing without gas test, human error, unsafe act, unsafe condition, physical injury, shortcut. All these are great examples of confined space hazards. What are the hazards of what are the control measures of confined space? Provide valid work permit, formal risk assessment, confined space rescue plan, confined space certificates, method of statement, provide toolbox meeting and discuss hazards and control measures of confined space, provide a gas test by an authorized gas tester, provide confined space training with check validity, provide hole watcher with a log intersect, provide proper access egress for entry and exit, provide respirator escape sets like SCABA, EBA for entry in confined space, provide harness with third party certificate and validity should be 6 months, provide close observation. All these are great control measures for confined space. What will you do if H2S gas leakage in work premises? First, hold the breath and check wind direction by use of Windsock and go to the cross of wind direction and reach the assembly point. What are the five toxic gas in confined space? Hydrogen sulfide gas, carbon monoxide gas, sulfur dioxide gas, chlorine gas, and ammonia gas. All these are five toxic gas generally found in confined space. Next, what is multi-gas detector? Multi-gas detector used for examining toxic gas, and the multi-gas detector detect four gases, and these four gases are oxygen, hydrogen sulfide gas, hydrogen sulfide gas, carbon monoxide gas, LAL, where LAL is methane gas or hydrocarbon, where oxygen will be 19.5% to 23.5%, H2S less than 10 ppm, and carbon monoxide will be less than 50 ppm, LAL will be remain less than 5%. What is hydrogen sulfide gas or H2S gas? Hydrogen sulfide gas is a toxic gas. It is a flammable gas, corrosive gas, and poisonous gas. It smells like rotten egg at low concentration at 1 ppm. It is soluble in water. It is a colorless gas. What are the hazards of hydrogen sulfide gas? Toxic, flammable, corrosive, poisonous. It may be damage internal organ due to breathing of H2S gas. Next, what are the control measures of hydrogen sulfide gas? Required valid work permit, formal risk assessment, rescue plan, method of assessment, provide toolbox meeting and discuss hazard and control measures, provide gas test by authorized gas tester, provide observer for entry and exit with log set, provide third party H2S gas training, provide H2S self monitor, provide respirator as a EBA, SCABA for entry in H2S zone, provide close supervision, provide suitable personal protective equipment, signboards, barricade in work area. What is measuring unit of hydrogen sulfide gas? Measuring unit of hydrogen sulfide gas is ppm. ppm means parts per million. 1% is equal to 10,000 ppm. 10,000 parts per million. What is lower and upper exposure limit of hydrogen sulfide gas? Or what is UAEL and LAL of hydrogen sulfide gas? Lower exposure limit of hydrogen sulfide gas is 4.3%. Upper exposure limit of hydrogen sulfide gas is 46%. What is threshold limit value of hydrogen sulfide gas? Or what is TLV of hydrogen sulfide gas? Trace limit value of hydrogen sulfide gas is 10 ppm per 8 hours. Next, what is IDLH of hydrogen sulfide gas, or what is the immediate danger of life and health of hydrogen sulfide gas? IDLH of hydrogen sulfide gas is 100 ppm. What is short-term exposure limit of hydrogen sulfide gas? Short-term exposure limit of hydrogen sulfide gas is 50 ppm for 15 minutes with 1 hour break. What is time weightage average of hydrogen sulfide gas? Time weightage average of hydrogen sulfide gas is 10 ppm per 8 hours in a day or 40 hours in a week. What is the occupational exposure limit of hydrogen sulfide gas? Occupational exposure limit of hydrogen sulfide gas is 10 ppm. What is the auto ignition temperature of hydrogen sulfide gas? 260 degrees Celsius and 500 Fahrenheit. What is the auto ignition temperature of hydrogen sulfide gas? Auto ignition temperature of hydrogen sulfide gas is 260 degrees Celsius or 500 Fahrenheit. Next, what is the flammability limit of hydrogen sulfide gas? Flammability limit of hydrogen sulfide gas is 4.3% to 46%. Next, what is short-term exposure limit of hydrogen sulfide gas? Yeah, or what is a stale of hydrogen sulfide gas? Worker can be exposed by toxic gas within 15 minutes. What is zone classification of hydrogen sulfide gas? Hydrogen sulfide gas zone classified into four zones: red zone, amber zone, yellow zone, green zone. Red zone, such zone where H2S gas leakage chance up to 1000 ppm. That's why it is considered high amount of toxic gas area. For entry in this zone, required third party H2S gas training, self-monitor H2S clip, SCABA, and required one observer with log sheet and also required close supervision. Amber zone, such zone where H2S gas leakage chance up to 500 ppm to 800 ppm. It is considered outside of red zone area. For entry in amber zone, required third party H2S gas training, self-monitor H2S clip, SCABA or IBA, and required one observer with log sheet and also required close supervision and suitable other PPAs. Yellow zone, such zone where H2S gas leakage chance up to 100 ppm. It is considered outside of amber zone area. For entry in yellow zone, required third party H2S gas training, self-monitor H2S clip, SCABA, IBA, and required one observer with log sheet and also required close supervision. Green zone, such zone where H2S gas leakage chance up to 0 ppm and it is considered outside of yellow zone area. For entry in green zone, no required H2S training. What is hazardous area classification? Hazardous area classified into four zones: zone 0, zone 1, zone 2, and non-classified area. Zone 0, the part of hazardous area, the flammable atmosphere is continuous percent. Example of zone 0, inside area of a storage tank. Zone 1, the part of hazardous area, the flammable atmosphere is likely to occur in normal operation. Example of zone 1 is to top area of a storage tank or 3 meter around area of a storage tank. Zone 2, the part of hazardous area, the flammable atmosphere is not likely to occur in normal operation. Example of zone 2, exterior surrounding area of a storage tank. Non-classified area, such area where we will not get presence of live hydrocarbon facility and live land, cables, flammable material and explosive atmosphere. Examples of non-classified area: 30 meter away area from a storage tank. What is process area or restricted area? Such hazardous area where we operate live line hydrocarbon equipments and live line facility and there is a presence of flammable material, toxic and explosive atmosphere. or such hazardous area where we operate live-line hydrocarbon equipment, flammable materials on daily basis. Next, what is non-process area or unrestricted area? Such area where we do not operate live line hydrocarbon equipment, live